Hi, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming to join me. It's been a long time since I've made a video, and tonight I'm going to do something that I haven't done for a very long time, and that's go racing. I've come down to Lee Valley tonight and we're going to do an indoor race. So I haven't actually run indoors for a very long time, and I've not actually run at all for a very long time, as you can probably tell by the lack of videos that have been on YouTube for about the last year. So yeah, I had a big plan of making a lot of videos detailing my season last year during the summer season, and in my very first race managed to pull up injured, which then put me out for the rest of the season. Made it 120 meters of a race, and then that was me done for the year. So spent then the next kind of 6 to 9 months rehabbing, trying to get back up to some sort of fitness. So I'm not quite sure. Well, I know that I'm not there yet, but we're getting there. Training's not going too badly. It's a little inconsistent at times through just trying to get the strength back in the legs, but we are getting there, making some progress. The reason for doing the 1500 tonight indoors is in celebration of reaching 1500 subscribers. So despite not making any videos, you're still clicking on it, still subscribing, and obviously thank you very much for doing that. And as a reward of some description, I'm going to run a 1500 for 1500 subscribers. So don't go unsubscribing now and taking me below that 1500. 1500 was my event when I was younger, and something I found some moderate success of at school. When I got to club level, realised that it was another league altogether, and then eventually during my teens then moved down to the 800 metres. But 1500 is something that I've not done for a very long time, and truthfully I'm a bit nervous about it, partly because I'm not entirely sure what my fitness is like. I'm not sure whether the body will hold out. I've got absolutely no idea how it's all going to go tonight, but if we can just get round, that will be a target in itself. I found myself in race 4 of the evening of the 1500, which means my race didn't actually get started until 9 o'clock, which means I was a bit tired after after the race and just wanted to get home. So I didn't, hence why I'm not filming back in the dark at the outside track at Lee Valley. So I decided that I would start off reasonably steady, and in order to get sub 5 minutes needed to be running each lap at about 40 seconds. So I was keeping an eye on the clock. There's a handy clock, it's only in one place at Lee Valley, but it was pretty handy. I wasn't looking at my watch, and I didn't record it on my watch either, so I'm not entirely sure of the exact laps, but during the race it was going quite well, pretty steady at 40 seconds. Maybe the first 200 was a little quicker, but I was staying pretty steady all the way around. I could sense that each lap was slipping by maybe half a second or a second. It was just gradually getting away from me, and I wasn't sure whether I was going to be able to pull it back. And with about 3 laps to go, so that would be about 600 meters, I thought, well, where do I actually start trying to wind this up and trying to get back into it? I figured if I went too early, I might just blow up, and that wouldn't have been the best option. So actually I left it as late as I possibly could, pretty much to the last lap, even to the last 100, 150 really. Started to wind it up and managed to bring it back. So snuck under the 5 minutes, so snuck under the average of 40 seconds a lap, 4:59.48. So very happy to get just under the 5 minutes, get a 4 in front. Wasn't quite what I was hoping for when I first signed up for the race, but you know, got it done, and really pleased to get that under my belt now that I've you know, not raced in a couple of years. Just good to get a race done, remember what it feels like, remember all the anticipation of the race, thinking about how the race is going to go, thinking about the strategy, the warm-up process, the cool room process, all those little things that you sort of forget over time. So it's really, really good to do it because it keeps me grounded for the athletes that I'm coaching as well. It means that I can sort of have some empathy with what they go through when they go through races as well. Doesn't matter what age you are, you're always going to get nervous, always going to be thinking about how it's going to go, and possibly even more so as you get older even. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you for the next video. Take care and enjoy your run.